Our live team coverage continues now with CBS 4's Joan Murray. She is live in Fort Lauderdale with more on the issues that some schools are facing now. Joan.
That's right. The flooding has not only affected a lot of people and their property, but also the public schools in both Miami-Dade and Broward. A total of 40 schools are affected. 23 Broward County public schools and 17 Miami-Dade public schools have transitioned to online learning because of the South Florida flooding related to Eta. Now, a lot has to do with the flooding close to the campus. It's limiting access right around the corner from where we're standing. They're pumping out flood water south of us in Hollywood, Apollo Middle School. You can see that access has become very difficult, cars having to navigate through the water, and it is so difficult in places. That is why the schools are shut. From Chopper 4, you can see what it looks like at some of the schools in South Florida, some in Miami-Dade County that have been affected by all this flooding. Again, this is really a matter of access. Finally, from the air, you can see that it's been a rough start for bus drivers in Broward County. Many school buses stuck in one of the parking lots. Some were able to make it out. Some have not been able to make it out because of all that flooding related to this situation. Now, just a few minutes ago, we spoke to Miami-Dade Superintendent Alberto Carvalho about this flooding situation in the midst of the COVID pandemic.
Even though we cannot report any significant damage to any one of our schools, there were disruptions in our community. And yesterday, as soon as conditions improved somewhat, we had teams of staff going out to every single school and the surrounding neighborhoods to determine, number one, the viability, the condition of the school buildings, but also to determine challenges associated with access to the school and neighborhood flooding in areas where students who attend schools would live. And we identified about 17 different schools where there would be a challenge.
So as you heard from the superintendent down in Miami-Dade, it was 17 schools affected, 23 here in Broward. Again, this isn't damage inside the schools. It mainly had to do with a lot of the flooding on the exterior of the buildings, making it difficult for parents to drive in. So that is what has caused the holdup and the switch to online learning today. Now, the good news is they do expect that all these schools, the flood waters are going to go down and that they will have access. Now, tomorrow, as everyone knows, because of the Veterans Day holiday, the schools in Broward County and in Miami-Dade are closed. So everything should mostly be back to normal by Thursday, and children who are attending online classes can continue that, and also ones going back to in-person learning can go there. Reporting live in Fort Lauderdale, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.